Our first excursion would be to Nassau on Christmas Day, and we would go to the Blue Lagoon Island, a short boat ride from Nassau when we docked there early on Christmas Day. So we were out there for about 4 to 5 hours and took in the sights and sounds on the beach on a beach day. Even though the sun wasn't shining, the temperature was good enough that we could spend some time relaxing on the beach and doing a little bit of swimming. The boat ride out there took about 25-30 minutes. The wind was a little bit up on that day, but overall for that Christmas Day it was the first time we had done either excursion like that. So when we got out there, we just boarded, I guess, the beach and headed to get a chair just to sit back and relax and do a little bit of swimming. There was a lot of activities to take part in, but we just wanted to relax and enjoy the fresh air as well as the food that was going to be shared later in the afternoon for dinner. Very closed resort, so to speak. Most people that were here were from the 4 cruise ships that were in port. And then at about 3 o'clock we headed back to the terminal to head back to our cruise ship for the day, and then join in some festivities on the boat that were happening in the latter part of the Christmas Day. As has been said, this was a different Christmas Day, but an enjoyable one. Just spending some time together here on the beach, even though it was cloudy and not really warm in the low 20s. We enjoyed our time here just sitting and relaxing with each other. And shortly we would end up going for a lunch, not turkey and all the fixings, but a Christmas Day lunch, and then we would head back to the boat later in the afternoon to finish our excursion. Throughout the day there were boats coming and going, dropping people off and picking them up, and our scheduled departure was in about an hour to 90 minutes, so we were just here lying on the beach and looking at and taking some pictures of the happenings that were going on throughout this little resort that we would spend about 5 hours at. Here you can see one of the boats that's loaded up and headed out with a load of passengers back to the main port, and it would return to pick up more passengers and also deliver some passengers as well. A little chilly here today, 21 degrees. We're out in the water for a little bit. Now we're back in. Gonna go get some lunch shortly. Here at the Blue Lagoon, just outside of Nassau, Bahamas. Movement in and around the resort here, as you see some people heading back to the boat that would take them back to their ship. And overall there's probably a couple thousand to 3,000 people that are in this little place as well as their surrounding areas. And of the ships that are here in port, probably about 20,000 people would be off the ships at any given time. And here you see us getting back into port, and we would unload and head to our ship, which was within walking distance of where we would dock. But some large ships here, most of them have between 5,000 and 6,000 paid customers on them, mostly from Royal Caribbean